Welcome to a new episode of Undisputed as we enter the ring of boxing once more. There haven't been any new updates during the holidays, sadly. I was kind of hoping to be able to release a patch or, I don't know, a new update, but there's still time. Let's see. I hope everyone is having a great time during the holiday season. I wish you all a happy new year and all the very best coming your way. And with that, let's go and punch some people, huh? Okay, the roster has been updated. The first one is gonna be Marciano versus Joyce. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Need to warm up my fingers. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what will happen. I missed this game. The symphony of the punches, when you land them perfectly and you get that sweet knockdown. Nothing sweeter. Although I really wish they release a patch addressing some of the issues in the game, like extra key, extra punches being thrown out of the sink, the button position, that shove, especially the shove thing that shoves you, destroys my momentum. The extra punch and the shove. Extra punch is a big of an annoyance than the shove. But still, I kind of have managed to find a balance, albeit at the expense of my stamina. Because when you throw a power punch into the air, it drains nearly 25% of your stamina. Very, very, very bad for mid-game stage. Johnny Nelson.
We getting down with the sound of the old school vibe. Keep it alive with my tribe survive. Everybody know we gonna do it like this. Come on, everybody, don't stop, don't quit.
Punch. No. Punch. Hook. Hook master, punch master, hook master, jab master. Let's go. Punch. The game is preloading shaders, I think.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler. This heavyweight is anything but standing only 5.
I do not like the loose focus on pause. Alright.
But 10 inches tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. He'll square off against the juggernaut, Joe Joyce. 6'6" inches tall, 210 pounds, and he loves to bang it out.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
I have never used Marciano before. This is going to be the first time we are trying to play with Marciano. Let's see how it goes.
He is Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it. The juggernaut, Joe Joyce, fights out of London, the United Kingdom. He is an intimidating specimen.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Joyce is good, but he's very slow, very slow. I like a rapid-paced
This bout
boxer.
is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce.
I'm gonna kill
One
it.
of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You lot look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. You've got future opponents, past opponents. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
Well, it is go time, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see there is not a seat to be had for this very close matchup. And that's the opening bell, round one. It's all offense all the time. We wanted action, and they are delivering. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
But I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like gold dust. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Nice counter shot with the right hand.
Come
They
on.
both want a knockout, you can tell. We wanted action, and they are delivering.
He's too defensive. Drain your stamina.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when they come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
What's the game plan here, guys?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Weird round.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Stop, just look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
Yeah, I did lose a lot of stamina.
Here we go, it's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Time to do some damage. Come on.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters.
Defend. God damn it. Lost stamina
He misses
at the
with that
worst
jab.
possible.
No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Right hook is really bad.
Nice shot with the left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
That extra
Got out
punch.
of the way, that right hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Great counter right hand there. He misses with that jab. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Stamina is really going down. Marciano.
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Let's get warmed up.
This is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's tall and hard to land
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Come on, come on.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winging hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Round 2 and my stamina is gone.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Ouch, that went to the air.
They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get it.
Come on, come on.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punching.
Oh, that hurt. That did hurt. That did hurt. I really don't know how to play with Marciano.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Look at the height. Jesus, I'm literally trying to climb him.
Nice job by him to block that jab.
Stop.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system to a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Good counter right hand again. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching for both these athletes.
Ouch, get out, get out.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
Damn it.
Threw the hook, didn't land.
No, didn't. Ugh.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Nice counter punch. That one will count. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a
Look at the
one-sided
stamina.
3 minutes we just saw.
And
I seriously
40%
hope the
stamina
judges
left.
kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And we have done damage to his left side of the head. Swell
On
is
to the
building up.
5th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
If I can land
Power
that
is
right
obviously the
hook.
great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
He's being too defensive.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. And he fails to score with that left hook.
See, the height is really showing itself.
That left hook just missed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Uh-oh.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
He's being too defensive.
No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next.
I'm prepping him for a knockdown if I can
Here's the bell
daze
to
him.
start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Come on.
That one lands.
Jesus.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
He's very smart with the defensive.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Missed an opportunity to counterattack. Ah,
Nice punch.
what the hell was that? Come on, come on, come on.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Do you believe this? So that left lands.
Ow.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do
He's
they
like-
have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move.
He's
But then I've
completely
seen some mad
defending.
punchers
Not a
with
single
the
punch
chin
can
like
move
a
it. Look at
crisp.
this.
As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Good. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judge.
He's not playing.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. perfect punch.
Oh my god, the
This is
height
certainly an
difference
aggressive
doesn't let
fighter,
me
but that doesn't always mean
to finish
success.
my
How many
combos.
times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nope, that hook won't score.
Nope, it won't. Jesus.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab.
He's such a log.
So much for boxing. This is a fight.
Can't land that
You hear
right
people
hook.
talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a
Finally.
chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Don't get
This
cocky.
round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I told you don't get cocky. Body's in danger.
Show us something, Rocky.
I told you.
I heard
told
that,
you.
never by saw it.
Saved by the bell.
Well,
I
we
knew
know
it.
you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I got cocky and I paid the price.
There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
God,
The
I can't.
bravery being shown here is just incredible.
I don't want to go to the body shots because it's too late.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Nobody home with that hook. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Ouch.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Come on.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't lose.
Why is he not being aggressive? Stop
And we
fighting.
enter the night. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. A swing and a miss with the left hook.
Let's get.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to
nice.
trade shots. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Yes, you're mine.
Here's a scoring blow. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything.
Come on, come on.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So
this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
What are you doing?
After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Took a lot of body shots.
And there's the bell for round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter right. That left scores. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice counter shot.
Come on.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round.
His health is going toilet.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Catch and shoot. They're both trying
He's about
for
to go
knockout.
down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Yes.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
Ouch.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight to relax. What can they change? They can change their attitude, they can change their nervous system to a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I can't get the left hook to land. Damn, my fingers are hurting already.
Got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the 12th. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. They exchange punches. No rest for the weary.
I can't land any punches. This is not good.
Obviously, this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice job landing that left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Hmm. 12-point difference. Annoying match. Nelson. This is something I haven't tried, like, ever.
We are the original freedom fighter.
Nelson versus Rojo. All right. Decreased chance of flash opponent. Smoking left. Yeah, he's gonna regenerate a lot of stamina. He has regeneration perk.
Let's talk about Johnny Nelson.
What?
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Weird. No
There's the
penalty.
bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Oh my god, look at his stamina drainage.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter shot.
Come on.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. He threw the hook, didn't land. They score again with the left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Lands with the right counter. Let's talk about Johnny Nelson. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Punch, counter punch.
Nice.
What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. I just call seeing cobwebs. How did they survive that? Beautiful counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Perfect counter shot. Can they finish it? And it appears the onslaught is
God
over,
damn
at
it,
least
the
for now.
right hook is not landing.
In this very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnny Nelson. After what we saw,
I'm not comfortable with these fighters.
there's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Didn't land.
That left counter punch will score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Body shot, open the head, and kill him. Body shot, head open, go for the head. It's really trickier than you think to do a power shot after the combo. 1, 2, 3, and then a power head. Yes. Landing is a key. Most of the time it doesn't land. I don't know if it's a intended thing or it's a bug or whatever. And he already swelled his right side. Good job. Come here. How much time do I have? Already over.
And the referee will begin the count. 10
Oh my
seconds
God,
to get
he
up.
went
I don't
down,
see any
he went
movement
down.
here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That was brutish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Johnny Nelson. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Body and head. Be smart. Change your angle.
Here we go. It's round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round? Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two. The defense failed them. Patrick Roco goes down hard. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I'm butchering him. Oh my God! Is he gonna wake up?
2,
Now sit down. Someone bring him a
4,
pillow.
5,
Why bother?
7, 8, 9, 10. You're
Ah,
out.
he's down. Poor guy.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
That was a nice one. Who's Wilder versus Lewis? This is gonna be interesting. Although I don't like Wilder's hooks, but who cares? This is not working. Why not?
All the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach. He will face Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing.
Yeah,
the time
good luck
of the
with
long
that.
jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Good luck getting inside with the reach of the Wilder.
Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. It's the brown bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only brown bomber, Joe Louis.
All
Both
the
of them
talking has been done. It's
are
time to
knockout
start doing
artists.
the walking.
This is one of those fights. Their nosebleed seats right at the top, and they'd have paid a lot of money just to be here, be in this environment, be in this atmosphere.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start round one. Missed him with that uppercut. That left shot lands. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart. They have got great ring guard too. Counterpunchers are the best.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them. Who's willing to go where the... A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He gets out of the way of that left hand. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Good counter right hand again. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Let us not forget, Luis can stand so many punches. He's like a goddamn brick wall.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch.
Okay. Danger zone.
And he misses with that jab. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. This is a high-octane battle. Why weren't they more cautious? How did they survive that? Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he just misses with that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
Not me.
That's a scoring left hand. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
What the hell is wrong with the left hook?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice punch. Where was the defense? Looks like they're out of trouble.
The second punch, I'm not throwing it. It's really...
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. He got out of the way of that right hook. He just misses with that big right hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
What is going on?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Beautiful counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good punch.
Was it?
Beautiful counter punch. There's a scoring blow. Left counter scores. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fights.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. And right back into the fray.
I can't kill him. The punches are so weird. I can't get them to land. I'm so angry.
He threw the hook, didn't land.
Look at that left goddamn hook. That's not what I...
And wait a minute.
But look at that.
No rest for the weary. Has somehow weathered the storm. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
What the hell is with the slow punches?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last
The
round.
hooks are not
Well, you
landing.
know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Look, don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Don't fight with tension on the way you do.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect it, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
That one lands.
Yeah, take all of them. There is no blocking in this.
That left lands.
It slows down the punches. I don't know if you can notice it, but look at that.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight,
I don't understand why the punches are so slow.
Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they...
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Has somehow weathered the storm. Good look. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why were... This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you okay?
So this fight will continue.
Yeah, my opportunity to knock out is gone. What the hell, though? Oh, come on.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught.
Oh, I heard that never...
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I'm going to kill him.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round.
What is
Let's
that?
see what he has.
And
they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
I'm so
See many
frustrated.
shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
The left hook is like, hello, hello, hello. Throw some power shot, damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
I don't know what's this.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over. The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
That counter shot lands. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Fantastic punch.
Was it?
So final 10 seconds. The referee taking a look here. If the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
The fight is over.
And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over. Well, Johnny, complete and total
TKO.
domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.
What a weird finish. TKO. $11,700. Why the attempt is still available? I don't know. I want to do some familiar fighters because I'm going crazy, guys. I cannot throw the combos. OMG. Kill me now. Oh. I wish you know how much I'm frustrated. God, they didn't land. Nothing worked. I want to put my head into a wall. Seriously, when you try for a combo and it doesn't land, not just because it's missing, just because the game technicality, it really makes you angry. I promised Sophie. I did promise Sophie. I want to play with my Sophie. Hey, baby. Missed you. Who are we gonna beat? Bridges. We haven't fought with Cameron. Chantale Cameron. Let's go. Sophie, baby, I miss you too. I like it. I like it. I want some fast fighter. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. Undisputed level, 12 round simulation. Yep. Let's do it. Ebony Bridges. We have beaten her before, I think. I think it was an early fighter that got knocked out by Sophie. I'm trying to learn multiple fighting styles because I don't want to get caught off guard during this prize fight. And that is not an easy thing. Most of the times you are used to one style of fighting and then a fighter comes with a totally different fighting style and positioning and all that stuff, and then you get frustrated because like a muscle memory, you try the same old method, it's not working, and you get angry.
Welcome to the WBC arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sophie Elish, 5'6" tall, weighed in at 125 pounds even. She's got a 66.1-inch reach. And she'll be facing Chantel Il Capo Cameron, 168 centimeters tall, 63 kgs, with a reach of 175 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Sophie Elish, she's one of the young guns, born in 2001 and fights out of Berlin, Germany. Making her way to the ring, it's Il Capo, Chantel Cameron. She is very, very impressive. Tons of skills and plenty of heart, fighting out of Northampton, United Kingdom.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Berlin, Germany, Sophie Elish. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Northampton, England, a multi-weight division world champion, here is El Capo, Chantel Cameron.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That hook buzzed her. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She misses with that jab.
Don't throw the second one.
She just gets out of the way of that left hand. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Eilish is hurt, and they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I think I'm having a mental breakdown.
Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Let's talk about Sophie Eilish.
I don't know why I
it's
can't
not over
fight.
till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Wow, she is. Cameron is tougher than she looks. I am out of balance today, guys. I apologize for that. I don't know. I can't get my brain into the zone. And the punches that slide and doesn't land, not even in a defense.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. What do we expect to see here in round 2? She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They just got the
Jesus Christ! Double dodge.
Good counter punching from both these
I
athletes.
can do it too. Come here, I want to kill you.
Here's a right hand. That one will count. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Back and forth they go. Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Left punch. So much for defensive abilities.
No way.
They've avoided catastrophe there. The perfect counter lands. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sophie Eilish. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Come on,
if
Sophie,
they keep
come
the
on.
same kind of pace up, they've
We
got
can
this
do
fight.
it. We can do this. We can do this. Let's go,
On to
baby.
the third.
Let's
She's
go.
coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard.
Ouch.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
There we go. There we go.
You don't want to trade shots. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Let's talk about Sophie Eilish. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Did they add camera recently to the game? Interesting.
And there's the bell for round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Good counter left hand there.
Nice.
Hey, those punches add up.
Yes.
So that left lands. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Ouch. Nice.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Left punch.
Didn't land.
Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Do you believe what we're seeing? Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot.
Oh my God, how did she just go
Despite
there?
what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this race.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hit him with 5 heavy body shots. I can't believe she survived. I cannot believe she
Almost
survived.
a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I hit her with 6 heavy body shots. Nothing.
Time for the 5th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round.
I'm gonna
Let's see what she's
kill
gonna
you,
do here.
Cameron. Come here. You're mine.
Nice counter punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor. Sophie Eilish is dazed.
No way.
Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Do you believe what we are seeing?
He's standing there.
How did they survive that?
Indeed, how?
Still swinging with nothing left. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. The courage on display here is incredible. Sophie Eilish is dazed.
No.
How did they not go down? She throws a big left, but it won't score. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. She just misses with that big right hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sophie.
Oh, Jesus.
They got the momentum. They got the
Stamina,
advantage. How do they
36%.
carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Cameron can take punches.
Let's start the 6th. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
She's going for heavy punches. She's got knockouts. And I'm not going to give it to her.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Stamina.
Nice punch. Chantel Cameron, do you believe this? In real trouble here. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Why aren't they defending? That punch scores. She just gets out of the... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Nice job landing that left. Let's talk about Sophie Irish. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I have 2 cuts. Not going well.
Here comes round 7. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
If I can.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Beautiful counter punch.
Careful with the cut.
She got out of the way of that right hook. Nice shot with the left. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left counter was perfectly timed.
That leg is annoying me.
How did they not go down? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
What happened?
Let's talk about Sophie Irish.
Oh, okay.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
dominance without a doubt made it look so easy.
Come on, Sophie. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
And we enter the 8th round.
She's tired.
She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Right punch. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Do you believe what we are seeing?
No, I am not.
Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Well, you've got a fast...
And just as quickly as
There
it
we
slows
go.
down, it heats back up. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. And as
Finally.
you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Don't get up. Someone give her a plug. Give her a plug. You're nice. Stay there. Stay. Sleep. 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 Ah, come on. All right. Some more. Yes, so big. Kill her.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fight. And Chantel Cameron is down.
Oh.
She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
I love you, Sophie. Oh, that was an amazing shot. I don't think so. I don't think so.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna make you see butterflies. Come on, baby. Let's
Well,
chill
they're
her.
back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Good left counter that lands. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Sophie Eilish. Well, she gets a minute break here,
Look
but I'm
at
sure
that
she wishes it was
destroyed
20
head.
minutes after
Well.
being dropped twice in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
She is hurting. She's hurting. She is hurting. Mentally. Oh. This is a fantastic way to vent.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. 2 knockdowns in the last round. What do we have in store here?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into...
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That hook just can't find the target. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good right hand. Still waiting. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie Eilish. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
She's still standing.
And there's the bell for round 10. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Ooh, shit! And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
She's the commission.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Oh, and what a heavy shot. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Now, that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I love you, Sophie. That's it. Another one bites the dust.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.
That's my Sophie. Let's see what's going on in online. Anyone? Online is weird. Anyone in the woman division?
Defense is not...
No one? There has to be someone. Okay, no one is here. Let's go to middleweight. Roy Jones? This is heavyweight. We haven't played with Roy for a while. Let's go. I hope you have a better ping time. And actually see the punches. Unlike the last time, I mean, I could hardly see 50% of the punches thrown. Online could be a lot more fun because, you know, it becomes super unpredictable. At least with an AI, you kind of get the sense how the fighter is gonna fight you. Are they going for the body or the head? But in online, it can be anything at any time. But the latency absolutely destroys the experience because when you get hit 2 meters away from the fighter, yeah, that's a moral boost. All right. Why there is nobody to play? I wish developers told us a little bit about these matchmakings, like what's the delay, what's the minimum, maximum time to wait. But sadly, they are extra silent about these technical stuff. Da. Ah, finally someone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. 106.
Double Jones
It's the incomparable.
again. Come on.
Roy.
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell both of these fighters. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That left counter was perfectly timed. Fantastic punch. Beautiful counter punch. That left scores. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you try to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like.
It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good punch. He just misses with that big right hand. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
How the hell that happened? One shot, my entire health bar. What the hell was that?
Let's talk about Jones Jr. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
I got hit one time in the head and my entire health bar went to zero. Was that normal?
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What's a knockdown? You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg, and that's him away from getting stopped.
Counterpunch will score. A counter fighter relies a lot on her instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before.
What is that? I've never been one-shotted like that before.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And he fails to score with that left hook. And a counter left. Nice exchange here from both men. Right punch. It looks like he's going for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Jones Jr. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. To make up. The bell rings and we start the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Nice job landing that left counter punch.
Come on.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every trick.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Nice
Those
exchanges from both
sliding
men in this
punches
round.
are
They're
so annoying.
so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Counter right.
There you go. I don't understand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Never seen that happen
So
before.
time to go celebrate after another knock.
Never seen that simple headshot drain entire.
Jones Jr. That'll be
This is middleweight again, but and we tried a lot of these fighters. Khan, we haven't tried him. Increased chance of becoming flesh taste peppers. While there's damage to all punches thrown increased. Yeah, this is not a stamina guy. Let's see if we get rematched again with the Roy. Double Roy Jr. is so confusing. You don't know who you are. Especially that I don't play blue side often. But those punches that are not registering, I don't know if it is a registering issue or it's a bug or it's an intentional feature. I throw a punch to the head, it doesn't hit the block, or it doesn't hit the body part. You don't hear any sound, but the punch, it's like punch disappears in the air. This happens in online and offline mode, doesn't matter. I have no idea if it is intentional or it's just a bug. By all means, that punch should either hit the block and make the block noise or hit the body. But it's like it's hitting nothing. So many of these weird issues with the game regarding the punches destroy the stamina, and you're lost half of your stamina by round 4 without even effectively dealing some damages. I hope they fix these things. Half of your stamina by round 4. On the next update, they really should do this as fast as possible, because stamina is the key part of the game. And when you throw the punch, a calculated punch, not a blind punch, which doesn't land, it has a severe penalty on your stamina. It means you lose double the stamina. if the punch even hit the block. So, and my playstyle is mostly evolves around the power punches. A 1-2-3 combo, 1-2 combo and a heavy follow-up, which most of the time followed by double power punch. The second power punch is not my button, it's just the game, throwing it on its own. So yeah, every time I play, round 4, I'm at 40% stamina. And I don't like to play defensive, I like to be aggressive. Get in there. Keep hitting, keep damaging. Because on a prolonged boxing session, from round 6 onward, the opponent has become more weaker. It doesn't show the damage chart in the game is not accurate. It doesn't show how exactly the opponent is damaged. But from round 6 onward, if you have dealt enough damage, they are ready to go down. So that is my long game. I try to damage them, head, body, wherever they are more exposed. If they are not easy to beat, I keep dragging it and weaken them for the round 5th, 6th, and I would go for a knockout on 7. And I most likely ended in round 8. Because I know my stamina is not gonna last that long. I already am at 40% stamina, which means I'm ready to be a flash knockout victim in the game. Oddly enough, stamina is related to the knockdown, and I don't know. You saw in the last game, I got 2 shots, and both of them were single punch. And my health of the head went from 100% to 0%. Maybe it was a cheat. I don't know. I can't say. I'm not familiar with the technical aspect of the game engine. I have played with Roy Jr. a lot, and I have thrown a ton of power punches that landed perfectly. None of them, and I mean none of them, destroyed head health with a single punch. No fighter can do that. That's it. I have no words for it. Hey Gardinger, sorry, single monitor, I have to alt tab to the chat. Really? So they are bugs? Oh, that is so confusing and frustrating. I see. So this is an issue since the beta of the game. Why they haven't fixed it? I mean, this is a deal breaker. This has happened to me so many times. I just thought, okay, it's part of the game, move on. I didn't linger. But, that explains so much. But if they are not the bug, why they are not happening to me? Why I can't do that? Believe me, I have mastered power shots to the head with most of the fighters that I play with, and never I have been able to destroy an opponent in the early rounds with a single heavy punch to the head. It doesn't happen to me, yet it happens to me. You know what I mean. That doesn't make any sense. It deflates your enthusiasm, you know? It's like you are punching them left and right, you're going back and forth, you are trying to be technical and all that, and then all of a sudden, boom, one shot. It's like playing a first-person shooter and you get sniped from 2 kilometers away. Yeah, that happens to me too. I mostly daze people with a power punch, and I have knocked down with a single punch, but in the round 9 or 10, not in the first or second round, when your health is full, your stamina is full, your body, head, and everything is full.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is John.
I should have taken Ray.
It's Roy Jones. Roy Jones.
What makes it even more frustrating is that it doesn't... You can't
Not
do
too
it,
many seats to be had in this arena.
but they can do it to you.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. He got out of the way of that right hook. He misses with that jab.
I went down with exact same...
landing that
See
left
that?
counter.
That was a power shot to the head. I went down exactly like that.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to
power shot to
build
the head,
for this
nothing.
showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Nice counter shot. And a counter left.
3 headshots. Nothing.
Both men step back for just a moment. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
I don't even know who's hitting who.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jones Jr.
I don't
Talk
look
about a
adventure.
one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on
If
this
there is
fight, because
something
if they
game
haven't,
right there,
there's
it
going to
should
be
be addressed
absolute
immediately. Otherwise, the fan base is gonna disperse and
Well,
the
we
game
just
is
took
gonna
a big
die.
breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
What's this? You're going to drop
Both
fire
of these
me
men
out?
showing exceptional chins, by the way. They better start respecting each other's punching power. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but
Ouch.
counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Some nice, he won't let him off the hook. He's in some real trouble. And right back into the fray.
Come on, there.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jones Jr. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't let him get back into his fight. It's so important now in this first minute.
Already got a swell.
I like that. I'm happy.
He's cut.
Don't let him get back into his fight.
This is the latency, guys. This is the latency in real life. I am swelled. He's cut. We never saw those happening in the game.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across.
Did that
Obviously,
land?
the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
I am
Very
defending.
close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Good counter punch. Nice count. They both want the knockout.
I am hitting
And
him
they're
with
down. It looks like this one's going to be
What
over.
the hell?
Oh, what? What a
I could-
shot! What? Oh, my goodness!
I was the one throwing the power shots.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Half the punches are missing in action.
Let's talk about Jones Jr. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8
Wilder
after
is
the knockdown.
overpowered. That's
Love
his.
the response, though. Got back up. Took the
Guarding
deep
chair.
breath, got right. Brush it off. Get it.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this... He just got caught. He just got caught. No, we don't see a knockdown. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot.
I missed an opportunity there.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Caught him with a heavy punch.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook was off target. And now going for the finish. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. A perfect counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Hold everything. He caught him clean.
Yeah, good luck. Roy Jr.'s powers up and down with the same blocked.
Let's talk about Jones Jr. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. And there's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
What's that? I'm not
We
throwing
hear
the
that old
punch.
phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice count. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Jones Jr. And a round
Neither
that
of us
seemed
has
like
seen
an
what the hell is
eternity
going
for
on.
them finally comes to a close. This is the beginning of round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These two fighters are
Jesus.
made for one another. A much better game plan here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself
Am I
out trying to
blocking?
get that shot. And that's when it gets...
This could be the end.
Well, come on, I'm throwing the power shots.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
And the referee taking a good look at him. Wouldn't be surprised if he stops it here.
What the hell, man? Oh my God. I think I lost my health.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I give up.
So it's onward and upward after another.
Hard to see half the goddamn punches. The only fighter that has a really good punching style is the incomparable. Alright, Gardinger, have a good one. And thank you for letting me know that this has been an issue since the beta. So much makes sense now. So much makes sense. I can't believe it. And that's not just the only issue. The punches that are not being registered on the body or the block are the worst. If that is the issue, then I might think the punch that are not being registered is also a problem with the game. When you throw a punch at close quarter, it's either gonna hit the body part or the block. There is no other way for the punch to go. Yet, they just do nothing. You lose stamina, get your guard open, but nothing happens in return. There is no causality in this game. That's another one. So we have three big problems. One, when you throw on a power shot, there is a second power shot coming without you even pressing it. I threw a single hook with single press of a button, and then two hooks are being thrown. That's one problem. Doesn't matter, hook, jab, any type of power punch repeats itself twice. I throw a single power jab, and then there is a follow-up without me even actually pressing the button for it. Problem number one, that is extreme stamina destroyer. Second is that you get suddenly lose entire health of your head or your body without a reason in the second round of the game where everything is at max. And third, unregistered punches. It's not even about latency, it happens in offline single player mode as well. These are extreme deal breakers, guys. These are stamina destroyers, and they do actually confuse, frustrate you, open you for a counterattack or a normal attack because you are in the middle of a punch. You cannot guard effectively when you are like going aggressive. You throw like 3 combo and none of them are hitting anything, and then you are open for a counterattack. Not even a counter, a normal goddamn power attack to your body can put you out of commission. Shields is one of the rare fighters. They actually have done really good. Her punches are being accurate. The jabs, especially the hooks. Shields throws full length power hooks, unlike most of the fighters. It's only Shields and Usyk. Most of the others that I've tried so far, they throw half punch. I don't know how that works. I mean, a bendy, I don't know how to describe it. A bendy punch? I don't know. It's so weird. But Shields can throw full punches, full hooks, let's say. And she's a beast. Sadly, no one is playing the women's division. I really like to try. Huh. Alright. I'm scared of picking up the heavyweights because they're gonna pick Wilder. I wanna play with Usyk. Usyk. I cannot emphasize on this enough. As long as this game doesn't have a dedicated server, the online is not gonna be as fun as it should be. It is so easy to spot that there are every 10 punches thrown, 5-6 of them are not even visible to the eye. It's the latency, it's the peer-to-peer connection, guys. In a peer-to-peer connection, pings and packets are the king. A simple punch is a data packet being sent to the opponent's computer. When the packet is lost in transit, the punch doesn't show itself, but the effect is registered. Or sometimes it doesn't even register the damage, it just disappears, lost. Like a sea that you drop a single drop of red color and the red color dissipates in the water. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna be fighting against Wilder. Everybody picks Wilder because of his reach. I mean, Muhammad Ali and Smoking Joe are overpowered. They are not picking them. I should have picked. Uh-oh. This is gonna be fun.
Let's do it.
What's that? Spamming? Oh my god, we got a spammer, guys. And he cannot execute it. Why are you spamming that? This is so ridiculous. Jesus, this is a full-on spam. I really need to learn counterattack. I don't know what's the point he's playing, but I mean...
Do your business.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
Let's do it.
Why are you spamming? What's the point? Picking the best fighter in the game to do spam? That's interesting.
Let's fight.
Don't let him get in your head. That's right. Stick to what you're doing.
What happened? I have no idea what to do.
1, 2, 3.
Alright. Honestly, God, I don't know what I did. This is online, guys. And no commentary.
Let's go.
Dear God, it's not fun.
3,
He's a
4,
spammer and he doesn't know how to play.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Really? Saved by the bell. Yet, oddly enough, I know I'm the one who's gonna get knocked out. Because ping and the latency, it's in his favor, not mine.
And box.
Come on, then. He's getting saved by the freak. What? There's 57 seconds. Uh,
Box.
come on. Can you get up?
1,
Goodbye.
2, 3, 4, 5,
No way.
6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9.
Well done. Well done. He really wants to win. I can't fault him.
That's time.
I think if he goes down once he's
Do
done.
your business.
Come on, give up.
Oh! Get your head back, get your head back. Let your head clear.
No way.
Don't let him get your head.
Time.
He's still alive. Ah, come on, give up.
Let's do it.
Don't worry about it. Keep your mind on your job.
No cut, no nothing.
Let's do it.
No, come on.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Oh well. He's so annoying.
Nine.
How many rounds?
Let's go.
The fact that I'm standing still with a Frazier as opponent tells you all you need to know. Jesus, he doesn't let go.
One, two, three,
I'm not
four,
good with this.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm gonna take it to the scoreboard and suffocate him.
That's good work.
Bye. Now, I don't
One,
think so.
2, 3,
I will bring you a
4,
pillow.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Bye-bye. Valiant spam effort. Probably the first decent fight I have had in the heavyweight division. No cheer, no commentary. This was a training. Look at the difference, 7 point. Wow. His health was gone. How did he even survive? When someone spams you, you are completely... I don't know how... I can't even counter, you know? I told you many times, guys. This left sticker, pushing it, is the counter. Or the dodge for the counter. And mine is not working properly. So it's really hard. Otherwise, those spammers are very easy to beat. You just know where they're gonna keep hitting you. Easy to dodge the opposite and then counter hit them where it hurts. And when that happens, they lose their focus and they throw punches like a crazy person and then go down easily. How many rounds? 11 rounds. Jesus. Fine. But I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. My fingers are really in need of a rest. Ooh. But that was a good one. The last match ended in a win. So, yep. I'm gonna put up another game and start that one. I'm not sure which one I should do. There are a few options on the table, but we will see. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. I appreciate and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this boxing fight tonight, and stay frosty until the next stream, guys, and enjoy life wherever you are. Neil over and out.